So I've decided to make another knife, and this time what I'm doing is I'm making a pretty small knife, as you can see here compared to my hand. This is more like in the size range of a Buck Pathfinder, a Buck 105 or a 102. Kind of a smaller one, but with a good bit more belly in it there. So yeah, just a cool little blade. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can apply what I learned from my first knife to this one. So as I learned on my first knife build, there's no need to go totally crazy trying to make it sharp at this stage or anything like that. All you're doing is getting it ready to heat treat it, and so you want the basic shape. Now we're getting ready to actually rework the forge. So I updated my forge. I added more bricks around it for there to be a smaller opening and therefore more heat retention. And I bet it's much hotter this time. The knife is all the way down there at the bottom of all that. And we're standing by with water. See what happens with the heat treatment. It doesn't seem to have worked. It does seem harder as far as I can tell. So I'm gonna go ahead and start shaping on this. So as it turned out, the heat treatment on the little knife here was in fact hotter. And it did make the metal harder. Unfortunately, I think it might have made it a little too hard. Sometimes a little bit will peel off. See that? Maybe people that forge and know stuff about this could tell me why that happened. But anyway, at least yesterday I did learn that an alternating sanding pattern does shine the blade up, smooth it up more, and get rid of more imperfections. So I learned that as compared to this one. Now, for some reason, this one, my first knife, it has held a really good edge. None of the sharp little edge has decided to crumble off of there like it did on this little one, and I don't know why. But like I said, if you know why, you can feel free to tell me and be nice about it. Because this is me learning how to make knives. I've never done it before. I've carved wooden knives, but I've never made real ones. So that's my second knife. I had a lot of fun making it. Like I said, the steel is very hard. It's actually very hard to sharpen. So it's possible I did something right, but also did something wrong. And it could also be that the source material isn't that great. So who knows what it is, but there's my first two knives so far. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep learning, and I'm gonna keep making better knives.